Let's go explore space. Hello Sim family, my name is Carrie Jessica. Welcome to my channel. If you are brand new, I am so happy to have you. We are hopping into my Sims 4 Not So Berry household. This is a household that had made me cry. We just lost Aiden, our Rose Gen heir. He aged up to an elder and literally died at his birthday party. In fact, his birthday party is technically still happening. Okay, before we do anything, I have got to remove her sunscreen, suntan. Because she is orange and I can't handle it. So Everly, before her dad passed away, was hit with a bit of a rebellious streak. And ironically, she also is having a very difficult time getting along with her mother. But after I thought about it a bit, even though she gets along really well with Rob, and that would probably be the healthiest place for her to be, Aiden and Rob were not even married yet, and I do not believe that her mother is going to allow Rob to have primary custody of her daughter. I think it was enough when it all happened when Aiden and Megan were very young. I don't think that that's how that would go now. So unfortunately, we are going to come back from our vacation and go home, and we are going to pack Everly up because she is going to have to move in with her mother, who she does not get along with very well right now. We're going to leave Rob with daily skincare treatment because it's what he deserves, okay? It's what he deserves. There was so much that I was still going to do with Aiden. Not only did we have his wedding for the Not So Berry rules and guidelines, like he was supposed to get married as an elder. They did get engaged last episode before he passed away. He got engaged, had a birthday, and died, like all within like 3 sim hours pretty much. But I also wanted to have him retire. I wanted to have him, oh, she's so sad. We're gonna take a picture of her dad and Rob. Actually, I'm gonna go into their storage because anything Aiden had in his inventory will be here. Yeah, look at this. Oh my God, there's so much stuff. Memories of graduation. I didn't even know this was a thing. A lot of these things I'm gonna leave here, but some that are specific zestberry like things I'm gonna have Everly take with her. I think she'll take this one of her dad and her grandmother and the one of her grandparents. I'm gonna have her take her project that she worked on. This is from her grandmother. Oh, we have a school project to do. She is not gonna wanna leave this house. Like, this is her home, and she and Rob are so close that like she is gonna hate this. All right, I think that she is pretty well packed up. It is time for Rob to give Everly a lot of love and for him to just tell her that like this, she's crying in the closet. Girl, you have a lot has happened in that closet. You should just not cry in there. She's gonna discuss some logic puzzles with him, and I feel like that is her just being like, I should stay with you. I have the most in common with you. I want to stay here with you. And Rob is gonna tell her like, I want that too, and I know your dad would want that, but you know, your mom wants you to come live with her, and it makes sense. Like, she's your mother. She only has your best interest at heart. She, you know, doesn't realize that this is going to be difficult for you. You know, I've tried to talk to her, but she feels very strongly that you should go live there with her and the boys. And I'm so sad for it because that leaves Rob in this house that he just moved into with Aiden, where he thought he was going to have this like family unit, and now he's about to be in this house by himself, and that is just so sad. We're not going to like ditch him though. I feel like Everly and he are still going to have a great relationship. I feel like Everly, she knows what it took for her dad to find a person and to trust them and love them, that it didn't really like go into his nature very easily. So the fact that she knows that Rob was that for her dad, she's gonna want to stay close to him. Oh, she's just so sad. I know. She's like, you don't understand. I don't want to be there with her. And I think that Rob's telling her like, I do actually get it. Oh, she's gonna go cry in her bed. Oh no, she's actually gonna go sleep. Okay, so we're gonna split from this house and we're gonna go live with our mother. I wish I wasn't as sad about all of this as I am. It seems so silly to me, but I am so sad about it. So we are moving over with mom and our brothers. We are going to take a big chunk of money because that would have been money that her dad left to her. Like, her dad definitely would want to make sure that she has money for college and life beyond. So I'm going to give her 75, which I know is a lot, but her dad made a lot of money, and her mom actually has been paying child support this whole time too, which in my mind I was just like setting aside for Everly for when she like grows up, since we didn't need the child support to actually help pay bills. It is a lot of money, but that is what we're giving her. And what do you know, I get to actually live in the apartment that I decorated for Megan, that I never thought I was gonna live in. I was just doing that to kind of show that she was kind of, you know, doing okay herself. And now I get to live there. Yay. Okay, so this gives us a chance to see this little family. Bring the walls down. And so we have D'Angelo, and D'Angelo is the kiddo that we thought was her husband, the double secret evil spy, but that's actually not his dad at all. And we don't know if Megan has been honest, because he has the ex-husband's last name, even though that, like, it's complicated. It's just complicated. This kid has a last name of a man that is not his father, and we don't know the dad, so we have no idea if, you know, we don't know what's going on there. Okay, I'm gonna have Megan feed this baby because I don't know when this baby was last fed or taken care of. When does she work? What, she's a bartender? Oh no, that's her master mixologist. She's a criminal. Okay, we need to do a few things. We only have a toddler bed in here, but we need a kid bed anyway. Oh, Journey to the Stars. Why do you have this? I don't know, but I'm giving this to Everly because yes. Let's see. We don't need that picture. We'll put this little lamp in her room, and then we need a big kid bed. We'll leave the toddler bed in here because eventually the baby is going to need it. Oh, she's just so sad. I wonder if Everly is going to start cooking, since her mom, I have a feeling her mom is not taking super awesome care of everybody. In fact, I'm going to have her make some mac and cheese before she goes to bed. I have a feeling her mom isn't super taking care of everyone. Her mom is very, very self-serving, which is going to lead Everly to have to kind of step in to do a lot, which is also going to be hard for her to move out when it is time to go to college, because she's going to feel like a super attachment to providing care for her brothers. Why are you so sad? A new sibling. Oh, okay. D'Angelo is not thrilled about this whole situation. And I'm going to have Megan try to talk to Everly, but I don't think it's going to be working out too good. Let's see. Does she still have this rebellious streak? She does. She is full on rebel mode, which kind of works. Like, I wasn't loving it when I first saw that happened, but it really fits into our storyline now that our situation is what it is. We're going to demand some independence. I think that Everly is going to be like, you don't understand. Like, Dad let me pretty much do what I needed to do, and I took care of things. Like, I took care of myself. I, you know, made sure that everything that I needed done for me was done. So she's going to pretty much tell her mom, like, I don't need you for all of these things. Oh, I do love that Megan is still trying to, like, comfort her and stuff, but ooh, I bet Megan's about to be an elder too. 11 days. How? They're the same age. Maybe because she's been pregnant. When you're pregnant, you don't age. Okay, Megan, could you give her a little space? Seems excessive. Back off. Megan, go away. Come on. I'm trying to cry in my room in peace, Mom. You're gonna have to, like, give me more space than this. I feel like she's gonna be like, Mom, what are you doing? Like, you can't just, like, stay in my room. This is weird. Megan, seriously, go do something else. This dog is... Megan, get out. Oh my God. We're going to do some security for everyone but Everly. Stay off my computer. It's the least you could do is just give me an ounce of privacy. Jesus. I feel like Everly is going to want to spend a lot of time out of the house just because this is not what she wanted to happen at all. Daxton sent Tevin a gift. Oh, he just aged up to a toddler. Okay, well, at least we get to do a makeover. Let's see. He's going to be 2, 3. Oh, great. He's fussy. Perfect. All right, Tevin, you are a berry through and through. That's cute. I love that. And yep, that kiddo is just wrecking in the house. Okay, while she's sleeping, I'm going to read through what we have to do for Yellow Jen, since this is kind of the first episode that we are truly both feet in on Yellow Jen. Growing up, you never had a close relationship with your mother and spent the majority of your time alone in your room obsessing over space. Funny how we went full circle with that, even though she was raised by Rose Jen as a male, but she's still having those issues with her mother. You really just love space and do whatever it takes to get to Sixam, no matter the cost. She is a clumsy, ambitious loner. She's a nerd brain, and her career will be astronaut. She has to master rocket science and handiness. She has to master the astronaut career and complete the nerd brain aspiration. She has to build a rocket ship and visit Sixam. She has to enter the secret lot in Oasis Springs, which requires max handiness, and she has to never have any close friends until the grandparent from Gen 1 dies, which happened before, like pretty much before she was born, I think, or like the day she was born. All right, so for Nerd Brain, she has to finish reading 3 books, and I think that this is a really good time for her to kind of get lost in some books, to be perfectly honest, although she is in this rebellious phase too. So we're gonna balance the Nerd Brain aspiration with also a little bit of trouble. All right, and now she has a bookshelf in her room so that she can kind of get lost a little bit in books. We're gonna read Love in the Time of Sandwiches as soon as she wakes up. Okay, when do you have to go to work? You work again in 15 hours. And oh my gosh, you're at level 1 of the criminal career. Okay, that I am gonna bump her up because she was at level 7, I think, when I went into her household at one other point to take a look at, when I gave the brother a makeup, when the brother aged up to a child and I gave the brother a makeover. She was at either 6, 7, or 8. I don't remember which, but I remember thinking like, oh, okay, Megan's doing pretty good. All right, and she's gonna be a boss. All right, this might not ever feel like it's her room, but at least she has like her personal things up in it. That's pretty much as good as we can do for her situation, and it kind of, it bites, it really does. Okay, as soon as we're done reading this book, I think it's time to get out and do some rebellious stuff. I mean, she is having this rebellious streak. She has just lost her dad. Like, she's going through a lot. So I think it might be time to lean in on her Barry family. Maybe we can go over and visit Claudia. Hopefully Claudia still lives at home. Maybe we can go over and visit Claudia and then hang out with some of our friends. And again, Claudia being a little bit older, that might be a little bit of an influence of her trying to act a little bit more grown than she is. Okay, did that give us a book? Yes, it did. Okay, we're gonna ask, what is she technically? Is she our cousin? Yeah. But she's a little bit older, so it's a little bit more of like an aunt role. She's talking to her cousin and just like, I can't believe that I have to live with my mom. Like, you have no idea. She's barely like even watching those kids, and she's just trying to tell me what to do, and I've never needed that before, so I don't know why she thinks I would all of a sudden need it now. She just wants to be alone. Oh, I'm so sorry. You will be alone, but like, let's check up with Claudia and see what's going on, and then we'll go worry about being alone. Claudia's like, babe, I know it's a lot. I know you don't want to live with your mom, but like, you're going to get through this. You've got this. Everything's going to be okay. All right, let's get Everly, let's check in and see if there's anything from the reward store that we should do for her. We should get her this gym rat since she has to max out her fitness skill. That's a good one for her to have. All right, and then let's jump in the shower while we're here. Aw, she just reached parenting level 1. Cutie patootie. Okay, but there's a lot of people here and she's a little bit overwhelmed. So we're gonna take a bath and then we're gonna go. Let's travel with Sawyer. Since we now live in San Myshuno, which is weird, let's go to the park here and just kind of talk to him and just be like, I can't even believe everything that's going on. I'm so overwhelmed. Like, I hate everything right now. Okay, so we are gonna gossip to him. We're gonna ask him for advice. We're just gonna be like, I don't even know what to do. Like, my life has just like fallen apart and I miss my dad, but I am also so mad at him. Like, I can't believe he just left me. Even though we all know, and that's not how it works, but it's what it feels like. And I think Sawyer's just gonna tell her, like, you know, you got a big future. You're gonna be leaving to go to college. Like, it's not that long that you're gonna have to put up with this. And I feel like she's gonna be like, I don't think you understand. Like, I don't think you understand what I'm going through for you to just say that, like, it's, oh, he's unflirty. And she's gonna ask him, like, what has he been up to? Because even though I feel like in my heart they are best friends, the reality is they have not been hanging out very much together. And they haven't really caught up with each other. And so she's in a bit of a rebellious thing. I think she's gonna boast about messing around. I think she's gonna be like, you know, well, you know, I've been doing a few things, like, you don't need to worry about what I'm doing. She's gonna give him a gloomy compliment, because even though we know that Sawyer prefers guys now, she doesn't technically know that. So I feel like she's still gonna be going through this whole weird thing where she's like, definitely likes him and wants to be more than just friends, but also has never really said that to him. We're going to talk to him about his favorite author, because now all of a sudden we are big into reading. We're not taking ghost phone calls. Okay, I'm just going to answer it. So I found a ring. You're already engaged in so-and-so's bag? I think they're going to propose to me. I don't know what to do. What should I say? Yes or no? Okay, first of all, Rob has an actual name, so this is somebody else. Like, this, just don't do it. Like, just, and don't, like, I love you, Dad, but, like, you got to move on to your realm that you're going to be in, because I can't be taking your phone calls. Oh, togetherness from feeling close. Oh, she feels confident being near him. That is really sweet. This is really cute. I feel like they're like cloud gazing. I know that, but I feel like they're like talking about space and like what's beyond the clouds. And she's telling Sawyer, like, I'm gonna see that one day. I'm going to. And Sawyer's like, I mean, you probably will. And she's like, no, you don't understand. Like, I am going to. And I think that Sawyer probably thinks that her like level of determination is very cool quality, because like, even though Sawyer is a super smarty pants and he's also in the future astronaut status club, I don't think that he actually wants to be an astronaut. Like, I feel like he's just like in that club because that's what a lot of the other smart kids are doing, and it's gonna look good on his college application, but I don't think he's doing it necessarily because he actually wants to be an astronaut. All right, we are going to leave Sawyer and we're going to go and meet up with Rob for some dinner. I feel like Rob has given her a phone call and is like, hey kid, like, I know you got a lot going on. Like, why don't we grab a bite to eat and just kind of touch base on what's going on and how you're doing. I never thought I would care. Like, I thought I would be like super happy when Rose Gen was over because I wanted to move on to Yellow Gen so badly, but I have to say, man, I am just a lot sadder about it than I thought. All right, let's get a table. Oh, we're all like fancy dressed up too. I love it. I thought I really wouldn't get to see this dress on her too much. Seriously, this is our table? You sat us at the table with a bunch of dirty plates. You're going to order a water for Everly and a sweet and spicy for Rob, and then we're gonna get Italian meatball. Oh, that's what Aiden made. We're gonna get Italian meatballs for both of them. So after she gets done cleaning up from the restaurant, we're going to talk to Rob a bit, and he's gonna ask us just like what's going on at your mom's house, like how are you doing? And she is gonna tell him just how horrible it is. And Rob's gonna try to like keep it in perspective. Like internally, Rob feels the same way. He does not want Everly to live there. He wants Everly to be at his house with him, but he also knows he doesn't have a leg to stand on with that. Like, Megan is Everly's mother. So he is gonna try to just tell her, like, oh, I hope he says yes. Don't tell her no. I will punch you in the face. Do you think I can accomplish anything I want? Nope. Okay. This is going to pass. Like, before you know it, you are going to be getting your rocket science degree, and you're going to be so far away from your mom. You could be on another planet if you want to be. Literally another planet. Oh, let's see. She asked him, do you think I'm smart? And he said, yes. Why do you even have to ask? And that is the truth. I feel like he is so supportive of her education. I think that that is one of the things that he wants the most for her. Let's sing some jazz for Dad because he loved his jazz music. I don't know if she can sing. I don't think she has any singing skill. This is probably going to be really bad. It's rough. I'm gonna have to leave this restaurant without ever getting our food because we're gonna starve to death. Oh my God, thank you, Lord. Oh my God, we waited this long for our food and you dropped it? What? We're gonna give up our table and go home. That was enough of that. Okay, so, you know, let's try to stop from starving. We're just gonna get some leftovers and go to sleep. Why is our brother on our computer? I thought we blocked it so that no one else but us could even use it. She's gonna get up and make pancakes for her brothers. I think that is the best thing that she can do, that is also like that's helping out, but also like it's on her terms because it's helping out with the thing that she's okay with doing. But yeah, I don't know, even though Aiden was never mad at Daxton, I feel like the messiness is something that like Everly now all of a sudden is so angry about, you know, the messiness of adults in her life. After you eat that, then you can go to the bathroom and do all that, and then we are gonna head off to Future Astronaut Status Club over at Kara's house. I feel like even though we're in a rebellious phase, I feel like that is a good outlet because like we want her to keep focused on her goals. Way to go. We have acquired the handiness skill. We're not even gonna clean that up. All right, let's travel to Kara's house and then we will start our club gathering as soon as we get there. All right, we are gonna knock on the door and we're gonna talk to Kara a little bit. I feel like Kara is someone else that would also want to check in on Everly and just be like, hey, like I know you have a lot going on. You know, if you have these big dreams, you're gonna have to find a way to keep focus even when things are super stressful. Like, is that something that you feel like you can do? Oh God, she says, I'm really glad I met you. Do you enjoy spending time with me? And Kara said, no, I don't. So where are you going? You're just jogging. I know our club is supposed to work on fitness as well, but you just take off, okay? Take off. Oh, glad I zoomed in for that to blow up in her face. Oh, she seems to already be a little discouraged about how difficult this all is, I have to say. Oh, she's struggling. She's struggling. Let's see. Is Sawyer still off running around? Okay, Sawyer. You make it difficult to talk to you in Astronaut Club if you are always running away. This gal here, what is your name? She is like kind of killing it and we are definitely not killing it. So Tommy's killing it. Even this chick over here, Seema, is also killing it and we are not. Oh, but we're gonna go, oh, look at that, on her very own. She is gonna go read the rocket science book. So maybe she's realizing that she isn't quite as good at the physical mechanics of this as some of these other kids are, and she expected to be the brightest. Like, let's face it, she thought she was going to come here and be like the star of the club, when in all actuality she is just one of a lot of smart kids here. So she's going to read up and see if she can't get a little bit ahead at this whole rocket science thing. And let's face it, she really wants to talk to Sawyer, but Sawyer is doing the fitness part of this club and not the rocket science part of this club. Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought it was 2 in the morning. It's 2 in the afternoon. We're good. We're very focused. So maybe we can come back out here again and really kind of like show that we do know what we're doing. Like maybe she just had her confidence a little bit shaken for a second, and now we're going to come over and show them how it's done. I'm not going to count this as the rocket that she has to put together, just so you guys know, because like I realize that she's not the primary, like she's not putting it together herself. But this is a good chance for her to understand what it takes to put a rocket together. Oh, okay, we leveled up. We're level 4 of rocket science. Okay, I think she's doing pretty awesome. Rocket science for life. Everly is over the moon with the blissful marriage of engineering, science, and space. It's high time she admits that she likes rocket science. Yes, she does. I think they built it. They built it. Let's go explore space. We're gonna pretend it's a simulation, but she is for sure gonna go out and give it a try. Oh my gosh. That was so cool. She's so tired. Okay. Way to go, Everly. Oh. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get a picture of her in her stuff. Okay, so now it is time for our club to be over. So Everly, don't go to sleep here. You can go home and go to sleep. Time for club to be over. That was super fun. I can't believe her high school little club got to build a rocket ship. That is amazing. That is such a cool experience for her to have. We're gonna take her home and get her kind of situated. I'm sure she's gonna need a nap after such a busy day, after being just emotionally drained. She's very tired. And why is this kid, D'Angelo, how are you on our computer? I literally made it so that you cannot. I'm gonna have her make vegetable dumplings, but she's just gonna make it for herself. Unlike when, you know, like Everly cooks, she's making it for the family. I'm gonna have Everly grab some food and take a quick nap. And then since we are in a rebellious phase, I am gonna have her go out pretty late at night in the city, something that I'm sure her mom, being a criminal, knows is not what she would want her kid to be doing. Oh, she has a festering bitterness. Okay, who does she have a grudge against? Watch it be one of her kids. I mean, her kids are the only people here, so... Oh, they have good sentiments from cooking together. They have no sentiments, so it's Everly. Interestingly enough, Everly's sentiments about her mom is just like cooking together. Like, I don't think for Everly it's coming from a mean place. I think she's just frustrated, whereas like her mom has a festering grudge against her. So that's interesting. What did we get? Oh, we got a space rock from our trip into space. How cool is that? Wish it was yellow, but I'll take it. I don't think she's necessarily sneaking out, because I don't think that Megan has laid down any rules. I think that all she's kind of gotten from her mom so far is that her mom will freak out and yell about things, but like there really isn't a lot of guidance in the beginning. So there's not a lot of rules and boundaries. There's just a lot of reactionary parenting going on, which I think is going to be hard for Everly, because her dad kind of left her to make decisions on her own, and she made good decisions. So for her to be somewhere where like it's kind of chaotic as far as like knowing what to expect from an adult, that's just not something that she's used to. Let's see, now that we are in a focus mood, we're going to, let's see if we can confess an attraction. Oh, I didn't mean for our club to come. Okay. And gathering. We're going to ask him his attractive preferences. So this is, I think, when she's about to find out that that is not going to be an option for her. Okay, here we go. We're asking him right now. Okay. I'm not into women. All right, so that's going to be the end of that situation for her. All right, guys, well, I'm going to leave this one here. We built a rocket, granted, with a bunch of our friends from our club. We got to do a quick peek into space. I was saying it was like a simulation, but clearly we brought things back from space and talked to an alien. So technically we've already been to 6 of them, but we're not going to count that. We're going to do it again as an adult. Let's see, what else did we do? We moved in with our mom, and that is a little more stressful, a little more chaotic. And why is he on our computer again? I swear to God, I've locked it 1,000 times. Like this, he must be like a hacker kid. Maybe D'Angelo is into programming, and no matter what settings we put on our computer, he is always going to be able to get into our stuff. Like that's just the situation. But yeah, we have a lot going on with Everly. She is, she's making it day by day. It's definitely not the way she thought things were going to be. She has 3 days until she ages up. So honestly, in our next episode, if I can crunch and speed through things, we may be having a young adult yellow gem to be ready to move on with. I am so excited that you guys hung out with me. If I am struggling a bit talking, it is because I do have Invisalign, and it's a lot going on in my face right now. If you haven't yet, give this video a like and drop a comment. Believe it or not, those things help my channel, and I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't, hit subscribe and the bell for notifications for when I create new content. I upload videos about 3 to 4 times a week. I do run this Not So Berry. I also do CC hauls, and I also do the Mystical Motherhood Occult Baby Challenge, so you can check out those videos over here. I'm sure there's like a subscribe button somewhere over here, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Bye.